I couldn't manage. I don't think I could manage a vindaloo now. I had one of those madrasses a couple of nights ago, and I'm like, fucking hell. It tasted almost like it was a vindaloo. But I checked the tin and I didn't have any vindaloo in. The following night when I had it, it was just about as strong as I've... It's not even restaurant strength, but it's bloody close. Is that bowl down in sink?
Yeah. All done with.
So this is a mining planet. I mean, I just come across this now. I searched for like alien films on Google. And I saw this one from 1981 with Sean Connery, and I got it. We just like seeing the trailer. So I watched it really. Just like the first terrifying. Yeah, a few of those tonight, especially them at 5.2%, I'd definitely won't be getting them again. That Badger one, there's the one that Badger does is quite nice, but that one.
Ghost ship is one of the worst.
The thing is though, when it tastes heavy, I've had some which are like mid 4% range, and you don't expect it to be like, but you know when it tastes stronger than it actually is.
Yeah.
You check the bottle again, you're thinking, you know, that tastes a lot stronger. I remember once when I was trying some of those craft ales in a can, and one of them I think was a German one, like in grapefruit kind of flavouring concept tin, and I make sure you shouldn't get a fucking like a funny shits and come out like molten steel at a Rotherham refinery. Rosie, oi, Rosie, you're not having any of those shit.
That's what turns into a shit.
Watch it.
Yeah, this is my limit now. I haven't hiccuped at all. I mean, enjoyed the taste. It's lovely. It's hot, but it's really good taste without having to. It's just pure heat and it's spoilt it.
Oh God, the days on me trying. I remember once at I kind of missed the airport, but this was kind of semi-early days. I might be doing extra. And they all go for a takeaway. And I didn't like Chinese, so I said I'll have an Indian. So I picked one. I said I ain't got brass, so years later. So I thought I'll try Vindaloo.
Yeah.
Mine came first. I remember I had to wait near I had to wait near an area known as CP1, which is control point where it's secured in Hayford House. Yeah. Kilt light when you finish.
That's very tasty. It's not hot, so yeah, perfect. That one. You know, we ordered a turbo spindle. Came here and it's just pure heat.
Well,
It's
next time I try the mix and match, we'll try Sainsbury's. My Sainsbury's and Tesco are the same, but I know Sainsbury's, they've got a nice selection of pullers. 1645, Griffin Gold, ESB, and London Pride, guaranteed. With asda, it seems they're changing every other week.
yeah.
1 minute it's fridge packs, next minute it's bottles. Now, do you want to do put last one? Doom Asylum or Meteor?
Doom Silent. Oh.
Yeah, so mine came first, and I took it back up to. It was actually a communal crew room, but Swissport never used it as such. One or two did, but not many. And as soon as I took that cardboard lid off the tinfoil tray,
Yeah.
I smelt trouble. I could tell by the aroma. I thought this is like what we would call a Tindaloo. It's like Vindaloo with fucking a really pissed off Spanish bull.
Yeah.
I mean, I ate it like, but fucking hell, I struggled. You know how Golden Rule, never have up spicy, got to there the next day.
Yeah.
Well, of all the bloody flights, it was something like Alicante were busy. And I think I went for a shite 2 or 3 times. And one time I was held up in the central search. Went to an X-ray machine and my arsehole was sniffing like fuck. I went to shit and one of them was on it with he's on YouTube, Tangled Tackle, but his nickname was Captain Cock, called Chris Bunting. Him bugging with that bloody chilling made by the devil.
Yeah.
And he went, yeah, where are you? I said, I'm like, all the bloody places to I said, I am inconvenienced at the moment. I'll be with you very shortly. He knew where I was. He told me, bloody boy, didn't get out of the spicy curd. I was already side effects. My bloody ring piece was like fucking Chernobyl after it blew up. Pummy's like a fowl. That spicy sauce put me off. I don't touch that shit anymore.
I just hope that I can justify your
Oh
Bin
man.
that half a bottle, didn't you?
Oh, chucked that. Oh, the worst one was when it's in that plastic bottle, because you couldn't control how it come out of the bloody bottle. It was like all or nothing.
Oh.
Whereas with the glass bottle of the begins with an E, doesn't it?
Encoder.
Encoder, yeah. The glass bottle, you can control it. And you need to control it.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
On your chips.
Basically, when I was used to it, I was put it on like ketchup.
Lucky though you did.
Oh yeah. Well, the one time I had it on pizza, I've forgotten the golden rule. I think we've been
You put on everything at one point.
yeah. Well, we've been shopping on the Friday. I was on Early's on the Saturday, and I think it might have been Tesco's we used to go. And I put it on my pizza like an idiot, forgetting about the golden rule. And I remember as I was approaching that Texaco garage near Park, I started to feel a bit funny, but I thought it seemed to subside. But when I was halfway up, going up to where prison is, from the RF base, oh, my guts went on fire. If I had some bog paper or some tissue or something, I'd have pulled over because it was pretty dark that morning, and I'd have a shite somewhere discreetly behind a bush.
Kid hell.
It was that bad. But I did a couple of little tiny parts and it seemed to subside. But as I was getting nearer to, I think it's Blackstone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you come to a little roundabout, there's a pub on corner, and you turn right, and eventually you go past, what I think there's a Walker's Garden Centre or something. It might not be Blackstone, but something similar. Bloody every mile seemed like 4. I got to the car park, up to the barrier, because it was like where we parked was one of the old RF buildings. It was Hayford House car park. Used my badge to get into Hayford House because there was a crew room there for Wizz Air and Tilly. I went straight to the first shit I could see, and my arsehole, it was throbbing, it was glowing in dark. And I messaged, I think it was a bloke called John Beach, but for some reason I had problems getting to his phone. And I didn't know if I'd finished because my arsehole was that hot. I have tried it once again, it passed, but I've since ditched encoder. You know when we used to get that Carolina Reaper one?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that for a game of soldiers.